Well, welcome to Uncle Jim's workshop. I want to show you first this device I made some time ago. This is on the idea is an exercise. This is PVC pipe, of course, mainly. And the idea was to make a device that you could just have some tension here both ways and kind of twist, exercise your core and your arms a little bit. But as you can maybe see, this thing, because it was made from too thin a material, just doesn't twist much. In fact, it doesn't offer much resistance. In fact, I first made it out of just this width of stuff, which really didn't. And then to try to add more resistance, I made a collar of this thicker stuff, PVC, but it's still just nothing as far as resistance. So, next try, more recently, I used this thicker stuff, 1.5 inch, I think it is, PVC. And I had a lot of problems with this because it's so stiff that it made, you know what I did was when I get to the top, I cut it and heat it up and split it and give a rest for this armrest thing. And then likewise at the bottom, split it and heat it and stretch it out. But anyway, what happened was, and the reason I have a thicker piece here now and a thicker piece here now, is that it was so resistant that it kept splitting the PVC where I had split it like this. You know, twisting it just made it break up here and made it break down here. So I ended up putting some a thicker piece of PVC around it. Fortunately, it fits right around it real tight, and if you glue it, then you're okay. So even then it was too tight, and I felt it was going to make the top come loose, split, make the bottom come loose and split. So what I did was I put in 4 slits at different spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, just to kind of weaken it and make it a little less resistant, a little less torque, tension, so that I get about the right amount of twist here. I'm standing on the bottom, by the way. That's how that works in my conception. And as to whether it's good exercise or not, you know, if you press it just hard enough to do it, not break it, I think that in 5 or 10 minutes you'd be sweating a little bit, breathing hard, and you can really feel it in your stomach, your core. So there you go. I have done nothing to patent this so far, but if you do, maybe you owe me some money. How about that? Meanwhile, feel free to make it. So this is all the bottom and the top. Before I start putting this collar on and all that, it's about 10 feet, 8 or 10 feet of, I believe, 1.5 inch. No, sorry. 1.25 inch PVC. And if you do it right and put these slits in the first place, you might have just the right amount of resistance to not split it at the top and the bottom and get very complicated like this got to be. Okay, the top, by the way, I heated it. This top piece that I split, I heated it just enough to spread like this, and then this bar fits neatly in there if you screw it. The bottom, you got to heat up more and, you know, put some pressure on it. Put some books on it or a board on it on the floor and stand on it to get it flat so that you can then glue it as well as screw it. See what I'm saying? Okay. Happy twisting.